Decorating a pencil bag has never been more fun. Hi friends, May Flom here, and today we're going to make a very fun project that utilizes leftovers. I have got this zippered bag. This is a vinyl iridescent bag, but you could use anything that you've got that will hold sticker vinyl. Then you'll also need sticker vinyl, transfer material, and of course your ScanNCut. So what you see me doing here is I actually have some little scraps, and some of these scraps were going to be thrown away, which is what inspired me here. I am just layering these onto another piece of craft, also known as sticker vinyl, and I'm just lining them all up. Now we're making a pencil shape today, but honestly, you could do this with any kind of scraps and you could make any kind of shape. So now that I've got this piece, which is approximately the size of my pouch, I'm going to grab my ScanNCut and get started. On this particular machine and several others, if you scroll around, you will find so many different patterns, including this colored pencil. And in this case, I'm going to be using this as my template. And this is a 3-part design. I can cut all 3 pieces and they will be sized beautifully. They will coordinate. That is one of my absolute favorite things about the ScanNCut. So as you can see here, you select which part you would like, you set, and then if you hit add, it will show you more parts and you can cut more parts. And you can keep adding all the parts or you can cut them one at a time. It's entirely up to you. I am scanning my mat so that I can see where my material is, because that is going to be a very important part. This is just one of the ways you can use the scan feature of your ScanNCutDX. And this, you can see how quickly it works. It just pulls it in, scans it through, and once it has scanned, it will show you where material is on your mat. And in this case, I'm pulling the pencil, like the wood part exposed, and then I'm also positioning my pencil, my rainbow pencil there, where I would like that, as well as the tip of the pencil. And you know what I love about this feature is you can see how completely I can line that up based on the scraps in their placement. So this is a great thing, a great feature about the scanner in the ScanNCut is that you can absolutely use it that way and go for it and get absolutely perfect results right where you want them every time. We're going to make sure the half cut is turned on so that the material cuts, the backing doesn't, and cut. Once this is cut out, we're going to weed, also known as removing all of the vinyl that we're not going to be working with here. And I have to trim this off because some of the vinyl had actually wrapped around the back. So trimming that off, and then we're going to layer. So I'm putting the pencil tip onto my pencil wood, if you will. And then I am going to lift off. So I'm going to transfer this onto my transfer material. You just let me do that upside down because sometimes it's a little easier to get that going. And then you're going to line it up with the pencil pieces. As you can see, the pieces line up beautifully together. By doing this all at once, it means that all I have to do is transfer this onto my bag all at once, and I know it will turn out beautifully. I don't have to worry about how it's going to turn out on my bag because it was all pre-assembled. Then I'm going to go back onto my ScanNCut, and I'm going to pick a font. There are lots of ways you can create with fonts and word art on the ScanNCut. One of them does include the built-in fonts right here on the machine. I am typing out a name, and it's up to you. All caps, caps and lower, whatever you would like. Size it. So I'm going to make sure everything is sized the way I would want. And then go ahead and cut it out of material. And same as before, we're going to go ahead and weed that material or remove all the pieces we don't want to transfer. Then we're going to get that transfer material back out. And yes, you can reuse it and reuse it and reuse it. And then I am going to go with one letter at a time because I want these letters a little closer together than they cut. And you can see I'm using my stylus. If you have some troublesome or sticky vinyl that doesn't quite want to transfer, sometimes adding a little pressure from something like a stylus works really well. And then I'm just lining up these letters right where I want them across the bottom of this super cute little zipper bag that I am envisioning for Sasha to be full of her art pencils. Just lining them on up. When this is done, you can add more details if you wanted. or you could be done. That's totally up to you. This is such a fun, easy project. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you to Brother Crafts for having me. I'll see you next time.